Hi guys, and welcome back to Canon Behavior Expert. Today we are doing some work with Chili and her mate Dexter. Chili's the little brown girl and Dexter is the black and white boy. They've been here now for 2 weeks, so we've been doing a bit of work. The owners brought them in because they were a bit crazy and lunging and going crazy at other dogs. Um, and it was Chili who actually came in for rehabilitation, not Dexter. But what we have found over the last couple of weeks of working with these dogs, that it's actually not Chili, it is Dexter, who is not aggressive, but he's very comfortable, very insecure around dogs, and that is what is causing Chili to react that way because she is stepping up to the plate where Dexter is sort of not making himself very dog-like and very sort of social. So she's just taken that on in that, just feeding off that bad energy and just lunging at anybody that comes in close and just getting very anxious. Both dogs are anxious, but Dexter is very anxious. He cannot be left on his own without Chili, but Chili is fine to stay without Dexter. So what we did here was just work with them separately, of course, because that's always the best thing to do. So we did work with Chili at first, since that's what we were told, that she was the one that needed the help. But we quickly learned that there was no real problems with Chili and that she was fine. Um, so we put Chili back into her kennel and we take Dexter out, and that's when we saw what we saw, and it was just a very different cup of tea. Everything was different. There was no signs of him really being a social dog the way that Chili was, and he was just extremely uncomfortable around other dogs. And every chance that he could, he's sort of spinning around, not allowing the dogs to come over and have a sniff, and trying to be just moving away, constantly trying to get out of the way. Then we bring Chili back out again together, and that's when we saw Chili, well, transform herself into what the owners, into the problems that the owners were having. So we went back, worked a little bit more with Dexter, get him to calm down and be calm and relaxed around other dogs, and then we brought Chili back into the mix of things, and now we've been able to get them both to a point where we can walk and pass other dogs and trying to get them to relax as much as possible around other dogs. You can see that Chili is fine, she's happy as there's no real problems, but Dexter still says she's trying to pull away from me, he's trying to stop every chance that he gets. Anytime a dog gets within too close um, to the perimeter that mental perimeter that he's set up for himself, and he shuts down and he's constantly pulling on the lead. So yeah, Chili and Dexter, they're going to be here for another week at least. So we will keep working on these guys, and yeah, we'll show you guys the results a little bit later on. Thank you very much.